Alright guys, welcome to another video. So my housemate here, Hayden, he's got his new 100 as you guys have seen. But one thing he had, I don't know whether old owner or he bought this from someone, because the weld looks kind of decent. Like it's aluminium weld, like, you know, it's dimes, but not really any penetration. It's just sort of welded on top of the metal. Regardless, it's aluminium, and decided that today, and today only, that I need one as well, because it wouldn't be a silly idea for me to put one of these in not only my car but Tiana's jzx100 as well. So we're going to basically attempt to make our own mounts. Doesn't seem like too big of a deal. Basically a little bit of a bracket here. Probably if it's metal, I doubt we'd even need to make this extra bracket here. So we'll go in, have a look at how it was mounted. I'm going to show us how it was mounted and give us half an idea.
So it was under this one, mounted
like so.
Just like that.
So it's mounted sort of towards the center, and then you can still slide the seat forward a decent amount.
Well, you can slide the seat right over it.
Okay.
You can actually get the right all the way over.
Okay. Well, that should work. We all run stock passenger seats. For now, I will be running a bride passenger in time, but again, there's no reason for a seat to go that far forward when you're passengering in my car. So we're going to go ahead and attempt to make up our own bracket. So stick along for no doubt an always interesting journey when it comes to my fabrication skills. But sometimes they're not pretty, sometimes they're not the best, but they always work. So we'll see how we go. Alright, so I'm going to go to my handy dandy little shed down here. I've got a thing full of metal in here. I'm going to need two hands to do this. We're going to have a dig around and see what I can find. Hey? Oh, you're going to have a dig, are you?
No, I was coming to give you two hands.
Oh, alright, yeah. Oh, yeah. People don't need to see me digging, but we will find. I do have a big sheet which we should cut bits out of, but let's see if we got off that.
It's for you, it's all for you. 가만히 있으면 안 되는 걸까? 왜 그런 거야? I'm okay just the way I am. I'm okay with what I do.
Alright, so we're going to try. Ideally, I'm just trying to think the least amount of cutting, because there's no point having welds in it. Like, that's where it's failed already, is in a weld. What we should be able to do, in theory, I'm guessing that was a flat. Yeah, I wonder why they welded it. I guess that's just all they had. So we're going to go straight down like so, and then basically roll that over, and that'll give us our length, our angle of the dangle. So we're going to go ahead and do that, attempt to do it as straight as possible, and then replicate that 3 more times, because we're doing
300s.
3 jzx100 300s, yeah. 3 jzx100s all at once. You see your mount is sort of bent backwards.
It wasn't always like that.
Oh, it wasn't like that?
I think that's just happened.
Okay, cool. Alright, we're going to go ahead, do some cutting, and see where we end up.
지금이 들어도 상관없는데
I take it down here into my, what I call now is my mess room, because...
Mess room?
Mess room? Yeah, well, it's essentially just the area where we're not going to be spraying the car in metal, which would suck, obviously. And I also need to be cautious. If something's been happening... Up here, mate.
So,
just at my
checking out the
chest.
goods. Checking out the goods.
No, so we've had an issue where bits of metal from the driveway area under here have washed down into the pool, and we've had rust in the pool. So now if I can keep stuff sort of grinding, concentrated into the shed, I can vacuum it up and sort of get rid of the mess per se. So I'm going to try and do any grinding I can in here to keep the mess, you know, I guess in here where I can vacuum it up.
같지만 고맙지 않은데 you know I don't want to know I don't want no more I don't want to know.
Well, it's like I'm doing yours first, eh?
Stitched up.
No, we can definitely clean it up. Knock this into some shapes, and then we can clean it up. There you go. There you go. Sorry, new film guy. So I'm going to use essentially the points that are bent here. I use that for my, we'll call it my bending technique. So I'm going to straighten the bend that I already made, because we don't want that one. That was just me pulling it out of the other piece of metal there. But roughly work out where my bend was, like so. Where is that piece of chalk we had? We won't use that, we'll use that. That is where we're bending from. We'll just pop him in like so, down to my bend point, nip him up. My professional, well, I could have used a hammer. That would have made more sense. But I got to shift it because I was going to do like a bend like this, but then I realised
Everything's a hammer if you get it hard enough.
exactly right. So we'll look at the angle of the dangle. You want a smidge more. Not bad actually. We go ahead and probably mark and drill a hole while we're in the vise. This is all very exact measurements here, guys. Scratch a little bit into there. Find your drill. You've just cleaned up and put your drill bit away, so you feel a bit stupid right now. So I just put my drill bits away. But hopefully, I gotta go get another drill bit.
Technical hole diameter measuring here.
A little bit smaller, a little bit too big. So I'm gonna use a little bit smaller, then wiggle it around, and we will have what I believe to be exactly what we need. Alright, no, right way. Probably should, a lot of people will tell you, you got to do a pilot hole. But I was watching Chicken the other day, any of you can know Chicken, the tuning guy, and I watched the way he drilled a hole. It was very technical, and it's not going to happen. My drill bits aren't sharp. Where's that thing you've got to do a thing?
Hold on.
This. So what do you do with this? Just push it down and
Push it on, and it's a spring, so pull it back and...
I'll pull it back.
Yeah.
Like that. Let's see if that works. Yep.
Yeah, probably didn't hit it hard enough there, Cobber.
Okay, you show me how it's done, mate.
Where do you want it? There? Oh, Jesus, what have you done?
I don't know what I've done. Go on, you show me how it's done. You drill it. Go on. Blunt drill bit.
Yeah, look.
I was told how to sharpen it. I was taught how to sharpen it too. I don't remember.
Yeah,
I'll try.
Grinder for that.
I'll try.
With the best grinder to do it with.
I've absolutely no idea what I'm doing. He said something about it's got to be exactly this angle, blah blah blah.
Does YouTube have WHS?
Well, I can't sue myself, you see. That did nothing, so... Okay,
Do you want me to go and get one of my bits?
next best thing.
Different.
Possibly another blunt one, we'll try. Oh. That's cutting.
How's the stance on him?
I should just turn. Oh. I couldn't let it go. Alright, so that's what I was trying to do the whole time. It worked perfectly once I did it right. Some people you want to grab your bolt and see if it fits?
Yeah, I gotta go and take it out of the car.
Yep. Like, I'll admit sometimes I'm a little bit blasé with how I do things, but honestly, the way I'm drilling through this, my drill bits are blunt. I don't know how to sharpen a drill bit. I had been told, but he said you won't get it. And it is kind of a hard thing to master, is properly mastering it. So I know, Chicken, if you're watching this, you'll be having a good laugh at me just now. But we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there in the end. We're gonna clean this thing up. We'll paint it. We'll end up looking pretty schmick, I reckon. So we're just gonna keep trucking along with what we know how to do as very like amateur fabricators. This is something you can absolutely tackle at home with a few basic tools. As you can see, drill, grinder, you don't even have to do any welding, sheet of metal, and that's sort of the way I wanted to do it rather than doing it with a welder. Not everyone knows how to weld. Using a grinder, using a drill, pretty straightforward. So I'm gonna go ahead and, oh, like a glove.
Perfect.
Like sausage down the hallway.
Didn't even need a spit on it.
No. All right, cool. So that side of it's done. Now I need to, again, probably get this ripped off the mount.
Yeah.
And then we'll go ahead and drill the other holes necessary.
You got Torx bits?
No, let's just use normal stuff.
Yeah, but I've got to get it off first.
Oh yeah, in my drawer over there. Looking a bit more spiffy now. I just wanted to clean up that outside edge there because you know you're worried about the shape of it.
Yep.
Look at that.
Fuck. Red
Not
hot.
bad, eh? Alright, so we're going to go ahead now. Where's that mount you had? You put it somewhere? Right, Roger. So,
Got a good view of the shelf then.
we're just going off our calculations. Believe we've made a mistake.
Uh-oh.
So it's not actually that bad, but we've done it backwards.
We've done it backwards.
Which is no big deal because you obviously just put it on the other side of the seat. Does
yeah.
the mount the same?
Yeah, it should do.
Go quickly double check that for us. It's hot.
Yeah, it is a bit warm. Ah, fuck, it's really hot. Ah, it's really hot. Yeah, no, look, she don't mount the same.
Doesn't mount the same?
Nah.
It's no big deal. I just bend it the other way.
Yeah, we'll just flip that bend around. Really strengthen that steel.
To be fair, it was done with alloy before, so it's not going anywhere. So I just got to flip that, which is no big deal. All right. Might get can you grab me a hammer this time?
Not coming.
So, pretty well spot on. Alright, and then we need to...
Blind man would be happy to see it.
Yeah. We need to do this here.
That metal bolt does nothing.
Yeah, but it leaves room for the little nub on the bottom there.
Ah, it does do something.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get that to do a drill. and go from there. You know, it'd be heaps better if I got normal glasses. Stop filming my stomach, you fuck.
I was filming it. Oh yeah, no, I was filming your stomach. No fight in that one.
I'm getting my glasses. In light of the situation, I'm going to use a smaller drill bit this time. I don't know about your little thing.
I just don't think you know how to use it.
That was a good drill.
It was definitely straight.
Yeah. No, it's gone straight through exactly where I need it to. This drill bit is practice. This one looks good. Oh.
NASCAR.
There we go. Feel like. There we go. Fits through its hole. And so where are the bolts that went into this? Because that's sort of our next step. I guess at nut. Or do we want to go nut and bolt? Because there's enough room underneath to definitely nut and bolt. When you think about it, like that's just laying down on the ground. There's nothing wrong with us having a nut and bolt. So I think we're going to be much better at this, and not self-tap. We're going to nut and bolt. It's weird ground we're working on here, but no, I think if we go nut and bolt, because I actually have a select bunch of like these real small nuts and bolts we can use, and we can punch a couple nut and bolts in there. It's going to be safer. Obviously, in an accident, you don't want this going anywhere. That's the biggest issue with one like this. You know, that was you're flying into your freaking, you know, you have a rollover, you've got, you know, a massive fire extinguisher just getting launched around the car. So that's what we're trying to avoid. So
I actually think it was a passenger that stood on that fucking snapped it.
That's still not strong enough.
No,
no way.
No,
so,
but I'm saying that original snap.
Yeah.
I think
but
it was
if you look at the weld, I'm no expert, but there's no peno at all. They've just welded on top.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, we'll find a drill bit and do some nut and bolting. Do you want to find your drill bits? Your little thing, your little tappy thing's great and all, but hit it old school. Just holding it where it needs to be. At least starting. There's a little start here as well. Alright, and the good thing about this is we'll be able to give it a lick of paint as well, obviously, once we get our holes done. Now, the only thing probably left to do is, I don't know if you can tell, but we're definitely a little bit on the wide side. It's minimal, and honestly, on the car you won't see it, but I think we're going to clean that up, because it's actually doing my head in. So, you're like, thank God.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a little bit of a mow down just with the flappy, and get that down to like a more level sort of thing. Then we'll give it a lick of paint, we'll pop it in the car and see what it looks like. Feel my gut again. He's subconsciously telling me I'm fat, guys. And I agree. It's Christmas time. Wait till after Christmas.
You did well before America.
I know, America really did its number on me. I blame America, but it's ultimately me not saying no. This out and have a geezer.
Did you turn that off, or did you just use the wire method? Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, that's a bit better. Give it a clean this edge up just a tiny bit more. Found a hot bit. Alright, sweet. We'll string this up, give it a little lick. Should be good. Oh, diamond finish, bro.
Yeah?
Is it black with diamond?
Oh, shit.
Or is it just clear? Oh, this is clear. Wait,
No.
or is it black with clear?
No, it's black with... No, it's black with sparkle.
Yeah, I'm making it drip though.
Coverage.
No, it's not.
Or is it just clear?
This is just clear.
Oh, we've got rusted clear up.
Yeah.
It actually looks sick though.
Yeah, except for the bit where it's dripping.
Yeah. I know a bloke.
Oh yeah. So do you want raw with glitter or do you want it black with glitter?
No, raw with glitter looks sick.
You like that? Alright.
Yeah, fuck it, we'll leave that.
We'll get some coverage on everything else just so we don't rust. It's not like the old cheap cans where nothing comes out. There's actually tons coming out. That's why it sort of caught me off guard. So you can see the glitter coming off the gun, eh?
Off the gun. OTG, eh?
That's quite cool.
Yeah, that's what I was like, oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
And like the glitter on the raw bit too.
Yeah. That's going to look kind of cool. Alright, we'll let that dry off. We'll move our
Paint booth.
paint booth out into the sun. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. Should we put that there with the kids going in and out?
You can't come in and out of here. Right,
What's that
fixed.
problem?
We're going to do some more
Two to go.
Knock up another one. We're going to have to go slightly different, but essentially the same deal. And now I've hung that up. No, it's alright. I can base it off of this dodgy boy and get another one on the go.
Don't answer the phone, spending the days on my own, then repeats this for weeks to come. I don't care what I miss, 'cause my life is dismissed. I keep searching for my bliss. It took days to finally start writing songs.
So after one shocking experience, what's just happened, Luke?
Look, to say I'm shocked would be an understatement. You can't laugh about it. So my grinder's been a bit shitty lately. You've seen me bending it in the footage. The other thing I forgot to neglect to tell you is it's got that bit. I've been trying to avoid it.
I didn't know it was there.
Yeah, I knew it was there, but... And yeah, it gave me a bloody big friggin' yeah. So a shame it was on time lapse, because slow-mo and me getting electrocuted would have been good. I'm a little bit tingly, like my little finger I think must have copped a zap. It felt like it like ripped my finger off. So if I wasn't already awake, I was making record time too. So I'm gonna do the smart thing now, and I'm gonna put this in the bin, the Bosch in the bin.
You got another grinder?
Yeah, I got a Zitzo, mate. Quality. I'm going to leave this here, but I promise you it's going to find its way into the bin. Crack this old girl out. And the only issue being, I believe, yeah, we might, I think I have another grinder somewhere. I'm going to have a look around, see what I can find. Otherwise, we're out of, to be fair, all that's left to do is to clean up.
And shorten mine.
Oh yeah, short. No, well that's cut. Oh yeah. We can get that done, but we're literally just knocking the burls off that, which, you know, I mean, I can...
Look, I'm not as shocked as Luke is about that situation, but...
You're a cunny front, aren't you?
Yeah. So anyway,
Shockingly...
that was, yeah. Good zap, good zap. But we're going to go ahead and, I don't know. It's almost like I've been electrocuted. Yeah. Whew. Alright, we're going to do these fingers here. Like, I think they've got a bit red as well. Feel like they just got, like...
Pulled off.
Yeah. And I don't know whether, like, it was... the light's going off or whether like which I wish we had the proper footage of it, but I actually feel like I saw light come out of my finger. Which, whether I did or not, 240 volt in Australia as well, guys. 240 volt because US is 110.
Oh, that wouldn't.
Yeah, so
that's nothing.
a little scratch. 240 volt, big scratch. So yeah, see if we can find another grinder and we'll finish the job.
And
Nah. Look, I know I said it, throw it away.
But she's still good.
If I isolate the issue, it'll be less of an issue. I know I said I was going to throw it out. Well, I was only angry at it for a little bit. It's like your wife. You don't throw her out after one little shocking moment. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Look, I'm going to do this, and to make it so that's isolated.
Yeah.
That's not electrical tape, but I reckon we'll do the same thing.
100 mile an hour racing tape, that stuff.
And then I've got to work out where this works, and then I'll take this to here as well. Yep. What? What?
Nothing to see here.
Hey.
Like a brand new one.
I'm a little bit scared of it, I won't lie, but I'm like pretty confident at the same time. Alright, so I've got my finished piece now all bolted together. I'll obviously just be putting my extinguisher in like so, but we're going to go bolt it up. Hayden's just bolted his up. Go have a look at his first, and then we'll go do my car. How you looking?
yeah, red hot.
Red hot?
Pretty flash.
I want to see the finished. Slap it in there. Oh yeah. Way better than that alloy jobby. I spin the extinguisher around. Yeah, that's it.
Ah, yeah, Roger.
Yep. Clip him in. Look at that. That's pretty sick, eh?
Yeah, perfect.
And it's solid.
Yeah, well, she just needs to tighten up. We're getting a bit excited for camera. Yeah.
Oh, you haven't tightened it. Okay, Roger. Still, it's going to be sick.
지금이 들어도 상관없는데 이끌지 않는 조언들 너만한 나스 세티 고맙지만 고맙지 않은데 You know I don't want to know I don't
Alright, Biarella,
Shut up.
how do you think?
It's like Christmas Eve. Eve.
Do you want to show me? What do you think?
Cool.
Honestly.
I like it.
Hopefully never need to use it, but definitely a handy little dandy thing to have.
I was just saying that I've never actually taken an extinguisher out of its bracket before, so I'm going to have to learn how to do that.
And we probably have to mention to both kids that we do not touch fire extinguishers
They're not toys.
unless there's a fire.
Fish are friends, not food.
Yeah. So
And at the end of track, when we lose it like last time, when we found a fire extinguisher that worked and we set it up.
okay, so what Spitty's trying to say is often when we had the track, if we would use an extinguisher, basically the moment you hit the button, they're done. Whether there's some left in it or not, basically it stuffs the seal and then it won't reseal. So you really, yeah, you can use that time and empty the extinguisher. So on times where we'd use a lot of, you know, a fire extinguisher or two at the track and didn't necessarily finish the fire extinguisher, at the end of the night we'd let the kids squirt them. So they'd have a bit of fun squirting those out. That was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's good.
Good for the kids.
Also, myth busted. We could never shoot ourselves back on a wheelie chair.
Oh, we tried, yeah.
Yeah.
So we tried a few different things over the
Definitely
years.
busted that myth, unless someone's got like some high pressure extinguisher that we don't know about or we didn't have. Myth busted.
Yeah. Anyway, while you're there, grab yourself some Fink & Co merch. Got these ones in stock. We've also got. Have you added the hoodies that I brought back from New Zealand yet?
No, I haven't.
So keep an eye on the page soon. There's going to be some new hoodies up, new Shibby and Fink & Co hoodies up on the page as well. So yeah, don't know if we're ending it here or we're going to keep going. We'll see.